The district Red Bud, one of the special things I like is it becomes family. I've become really acquainted and friends with a lot of these staff members. You get to know them, we go out, we have events together, we have special things like tailgating together. It just becomes family, and that's what I really like about it.
We have so many diverse teachers here as far as how they teach and what they teach, and it's really neat to want to try new ideas because you have lots of support from each other. If you just want to share a new idea, someone's always willing to take that idea from you or even help you improve it. There's just so much knowledge in our building that anything you want or need, someone in the building can help you out.
The best part of being a parent is definitely the open communication between the teachers and the parents.
So our district has been very progressive in trying to get what we do out to the public. So we have been really good at pushing out with Twitter and Facebook and showing the community what's actually happening in our classrooms and in our buildings.
We receive daily announcements. The teachers use certain apps where they're updating us on what the children are learning and specific activities that they're involved in. And then we also receive a weekly recap of both the grade school and the high school of what the children are involved in all week.
Red Bud is very unique in the fact that it's a small town district, but yet we have so many veteran and new teachers that are doing progressive things. Our district is trying new things, so even though we still have that small town feel, we're keeping up with the bigger districts in our area.
The student body here is large enough that we have the opportunity to afford many different courses. There's foreign language, there's weightliftings, there's all kinds of opportunities to do things that outside of just the core courses. But also the student body is small enough that we get to know many of the students by name.
You know, walking through the hallways, everyone's friendly, welcoming, always willing to help out each other. The same goes to the district and the leadership and the teachers. And their involvement with the students as well.
It feels like a humble place to be. Like, there's no negative vibes. Most of the people are pretty nice here. I've never met a teacher that I haven't been able to talk to or ask questions about, and it's good to have a feeling that you're always able to talk to teachers.
They get to be, in my opinion, they're my kids. And when they get to know you, they take that opportunity to come to you. They feel like this is a home to them. We are, in some regards, we're their parents away from home.
Red Bud is very unique in the fact that we still have all the extras that a lot of schools have had to cut. We have band, music, computer, STEM classes, library, PE. We have aides that help us in our classroom. We have special ed departments. We have special ed aides. There's so many things that Red Bud still has for students that a lot of districts no longer are able to provide.
The town of Red Bud is a unique community because it's quaint enough that when you go out, the locals know who you are, they call you by name.
You can still leave occasionally with your doors unlocked, your kids can play in the backyard, you can go for a walk at night. There's a lot of community activities to do in town.
One that comes to mind now in this season of the holidays is the beautification committee.
We look like a Norman Rockwell picture at Christmas time. We have tons of restaurants and places to go.
And you can just kind of hang out and be part of the community that maybe in a larger town you get lost in, but Red Bud you do not.
All right, here we are at Musketeer Gymnasium here in Red Bud, Illinois. We hope you are ready for a fabulous game this evening. We've got lots of energy in the gym, lots of Cowboys in here tonight. That's the fan theme, I believe.
Like a Western theme? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It is a Western. We are excited. There was Teacher Appreciation Night, and all of the volleyball girls, freshmen, JV, and varsity, honored one Red Bud School District staff member. So that was just a really nice gesture. We had lots of teachers, administration, different kind of support staff.
Yeah, I noticed
It was
that
really
too.
neat to just have that, show that sign of appreciation.
I like it.
Yep. Kind of builds that camaraderie too among the staff and the team.
You know, and you could tell too, it seemed like the girls who chose the staff member, they have a good relationship. Like you could just see the relationship whenever they,
Right.
you know.
And there was a little connection there. It's
Yeah.
just nice too whenever you pull those teachers from grade school up, you know, they're like, wow, you still remember me. So that's kind of cool. And tonight, the Red Bud Musketeers are playing Triad. JV just fell in 2 games, right?
It was close.
They were close. They
Yeah.
were both
game.
good, very good games. Hopefully we can regroup and take a big win for the varsity game. The girls had a busy weekend. This varsity team had a very busy weekend. So it looks like they played 2 games on Friday evening, right?
It was a all-day Saturday tournament.
Oh, that says,
What I
let's see,
understand.
today is the 20th. Yeah, Saturday. Okay, my bad. But it looks like they played Granite City, they played Marquette, they played Southwestern, they played Civic Memorial. So what was that, 5
That
games?
was it, yeah. So the way the Granite City tournament works is it's like a round robin. You play everybody, and then it's like, at the end,
Who has the
whoever
most
has
wins?
Yeah.
We are thinking third. Is that what
I
we're
think
thinking?
it's third place, yes. Based on the records here, it looks like they split a couple games with Granite and, what was it?
It's getting pretty loud in here. Sorry.
I think Marquette was the
Yeah,
other
they split Granite. They split Marquette. They came out on top against Southwestern. And they lost to Civic Memorial, Athalto.
So it probably came down to points,
Yeah.
I would guess.
Yeah. I was going to look at those scores.
And you said that Megan Henry made all tournament team.
Yeah.
That's great.
It said MVP of the all tournament team. So that, I mean,
MVP, that's wonderful.
yeah, I think that swing on the middle probably had several key blocks in there.
Yeah, like we noticed the last game, you know, the fact that she's a lefty. You know, it's
yeah.
hard for girls to read that, so she probably does get a lot of kills, you know, that way to start off with until they can kind of adjust. So good for her.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So I think coming up, warming up here, the girls seem ready. They seem, when watching them in warm-ups, I think they look.
I agree. I feel like there's a good energy in here tonight. It just seems like, even though we lost that JV game, there's a big crowd, you know, that a lot of the teachers that don't normally come to volleyball games are
That's
here.
nice, yeah, to support them. That's
Yeah,
another good reason
so
to.
it feels good tonight. Hopefully these girls feel that too on the court. Talk, communication, I think, is going to be key. That's kind of what we struggled with a little bit at the last home game with all the tipping. Hopefully they have worked on that, talked about it.
I'd say Triad is going to be, you know, they're going to be a competitive team to play against. That's for sure.
I think so too. And just the Triad's warming up here, and we're seeing some strong hitters. Deep corners down the line.
A lot of quick setting.
Yeah. They definitely look like they came to play. Let's see. Triad is, I don't have the name of the coach, but I could probably look it up.
It doesn't have a name.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Triad overall is 3-5. They're 0-2 in the Mississippi Valley Conference. So that's good. I mean, good maybe for the Musketeers to find out that there's room there.
Right.
It looks like they've beat Alton, Riverton, and LaSalle, Peru, and that was a tournament play, though. They lost to Mascoutah. Lost to Highland. I was trying to find somebody else in our
teams we play. Yeah,
conference.
I mean, so
Nobody
it
yet.
should be a good game then. I mean,
Yeah, I think
those
so
are
too.
that's kind of where we would probably sit had we played those teams. So.
Red Bud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Red Bud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Coach Cartese given the lineup here, and that's kind of what I was wanting to do for you. He just announced Triad's lineup. I just don't know if I can compete with Mr. Cartese.
Number 20, senior Megan Henry.
Number 20, Megan Henry.
Senior Kayla Nedemeyer.
Number 8, Kayla Nedemeyer.
Defense number 7, junior Madison Falkenheim.
That is number 7, Madison Falkenheim.
Medal hitter 32, senior Hannah Sievers.
Number 32, Hannah Sievers.
At center 23, junior Aubrey Peel.
Junior 23,
Defense
Aubrey
number
Peel.
6 is senior Addison Leafer.
Number 6, Addison
And
Leafer.
libero number 11 is senior Katie Schneider.
And number 11, Katie Schneider.
Coached by Aaron Legender. Assistant coaches are Laura Mudd and Jenny Holman.
We have Coach Legender, Coach Mudd, and Coach Holman leading the team tonight.
Your attention for a brief moment. In attendance for tonight's volleyball match are members of the Staunton High School girls volleyball teams and coaches seated on the visitor side of the bleachers. Ladies and coaches, if you please stand up. On September 14, 2021, the Staunton volleyball team collected $700 during a home volleyball match against Breeze Modern Day in honor of Lily Vanderford. To present a check to head coach Aaron Legender are 3 members of the Staunton volleyball team. Kennedy Legender, Harris Legender, and Laney Sievers, all relatives of Coach Legender. On behalf of the Vanderford family at Red Bud High School, thank you for your efforts, caring, and compassion, and thank you for coming here to present as a team this evening. You're definitely a class act. Thank you.
Aw. So Coach Cartese was recognizing the Staunton volleyball team who had a fundraiser in honor of Lily Vanderford, and they just presented the check to the Red Bud volleyball team. What a moving ceremony. I mean, it was pretty impromptu and brief, but we had a standing ovation from the Red Bud crowd. I think everybody is just incredibly grateful. What a thoughtful thing to do.
Yeah, I feel like the recognition and the support that other schools have, just recognizing that, the school's grieving, I think that's amazing.
Absolutely. It's really been something to watch how all the, I was going to say neighboring, but we can't even say neighboring. I wouldn't consider Staunton a neighboring school district,
Right.
But for them to recognize, I think that's the power of social media. It connects these kids in ways. And club volleyball teams, a lot of our girls probably play with some of those volleyball girls.
Right.
That has just connected girls in different ways than there used to be.
Right.
So that's really cool.
You even seeing it in football, at the football games. Like, they play other schools and they're, holding signs up. And
Yes. You mean in honor of Lily?
Yes.
Yeah. I just think too, it's everyone feels it because we're all related. She was so special to so many and full of life.
Yeah.
And everyone can put themselves in her family or attempt to put themselves in her family or her friends' shoes.
Right.
And they just want to show their support. And thank you, Staunton, so much. That's awesome.
Looks like we're getting ready to start. I'm not sure what's going on with the reffing. Looks like they're talking about, I don't know if it's the lineup.
Right.
These 2 refs are also very good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They ref at the state.
Oh, they're
tournament.
talking about the boys on the floor, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
She kind of looked over there because we have our cheering section. They are kind of standing down on the floor, but they are off the
Court.
range. But
right.
I didn't know if she was maybe she was asking about that. I don't know. She kind of looked over there quickly.
Katie had a good serve there.
Yep.
Katie Schneider.
Woo.
Big dig.
That was a powerful swing. So that woke them up. Okay, we got a tip. We picked it up. Good. Madison sets Hannah
double
Sievers.
hit.
Ew.
That was a little
All
close,
right.
I feel like. The call was a little tight.
So they called that a double touch?
Yep, on Madison Falkenhayn.
Oh, on the set.
On the
Okay.
set.
All right. Sometimes when your hitters are doing the setting,
Yeah.
it's not as clean as if those setters get their hand on the
Right.
ball.
It was a
Good
good
hit
play,
by
very good
Hannah
play.
Sievers. That was a great spot. Nice
Yeah.
sharp right cut around the blocker and to a hole. She was aiming just deeper than the 10-foot line. It's a tough spot.
It's a very good play.
All right, Kayla with a good serve. She's going to be
Overpass.
setting. Kayla
Addison.
gets a jump set to middle. Hannah comes off the net just a touch, gets it over. Got a good swing by Triad.
That was who was the save?
I think Katie did the dig, and Kayla was trying to get it out of the net, but it just didn't work out. Okay. Triad's got 2, Red Bud 1.
Maggie
kind of
Dufresne come in to
service.
set here.
Oh, yep. All right, good service. All right, free ball by Leifer.
Another free ball back.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
And that free ball, I mean, if you're going to have a free ball, put it in a tricky spot. Why wouldn't you go to that?
Right. Now, I would have expected the girls, Red Bud girls, to yell free and transition. And it looked like Maggie was starting to transition as a setter, and then it kind of landed right in that spot.
Or if the middle would have had a block on that, I feel like it was so close to the net,
Yeah,
we
they
possibly could have blocked it.
Right. Good use of the block there by Madison. Was that Madison Falkenhayn?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the serve back. Porter's
Dakota
coming in to serve.
Yep, and Dakota Hoke-Grafey is outside. It's funny how they mispronounce her last name.
Oh, yeah, and they're her teammate, right? It's good. Oh,
Nice.
good block by
That's a good-
Sievers.
Yep, up at the net.
Okay, Triad free balled it over, kind of hit the net. We were able to get up. A decent set on the outside to Hoke-Grafey. She was off the net a little bit, kind of reaching behind her head.
Yep.
It went into the net.
I know we just started, but I am a little surprised at how many free balls that Triad has sent over.
I agree. Ooh, that was a good top spin. Porter
good.
got underneath of it. Set to Sievers.
Nice. Double hit by Triad. That was their libero, too. Hannah's back to serve. Hannah Sievers.
All right. Nice serve by Hannah. And a big old kill by middle, 16.
It's like they didn't close the block.
That was a nice quick set.
Yep.
And they did go right through that block. But with those quick sets, it's hard for that outside to close that gap.
Yep, that's the point.
All right, Dakota passes. Free ball from Red Bud to Triad. All right, Triad gets a good pass there. Quick set to the right side. She tips it over. Red Bud freeze balls it back to Triad. Come on, girls. We've got to get some hits. And they pass it up, and the middle takes a kill. I was trying to get what Miss Legender's
saying there. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So what did we decide? They play the 28th against.
Yeah, all we can see is the 28th at Marissa, and then the 29th, Sparta here. We'll be back here on the 29th. And exciting news for the 29th. We are bringing in.
Should we make it a surprise or should we? I don't know.
I don't know. We are bringing in Miss Sandy Griffin. Sandy G.
Coming in for a guest appearance.
Guest appearance before the game. So please tune in. We're going to ask her, more on her life after volleyball. Her the changes that she's seen in volleyball, as she sits here and watches the girls play.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. And just she has so much knowledge and experience.
And Sandy used to always tell us that she herself was not a volleyball player. She just learned the game. She learned the sport. She was a good coach. She motivated.
Yes.
And she had high expectations.
Oh, yes.
You will work hard.
Yes.
And
you will play in the off season.
Yes.
And
that was at a time that select
wasn't popular.
was not a thing.
Yeah. Or not in Southern Illinois so much as St.
Right.
Louis area. But.
So if you did get that select time, that was definitely a bonus. And back to our game, we earned the serve. So we have Myers serving here. Big swing by Triad coming.
At number 2. She's killing us.
Number 2, she's killing. She went right through Henry. Henry and Wild did get a touch on it, but Meyer was unable to dig it. It was really to the center of the court. So Triad's got the serve back. But anyway, join us next week on the 29th to hear from Sandy G.
Good pass by Katie
Good
Schneider.
set by Dufresne Klein. Or is that Dufresne?
It's Dufresne.
Okay, sorry.
There we go. Got a closing block.
Excellent. And there we go. That was a good.
So I'm thinking, and I don't know for sure again because I can't tell for sure, but number 2,
yes,
she has got a fast swing. So she's not super tall, but she jumps and she's got a fast swing. So I think that's probably causing problems for the blockers
with our blockers.
Because it's hard to, they're not expecting it quite yet.
Henry with a good serve. Triad free balls it back. Hannah tries that tip to that right side, but they were there that time.
Back corner.
And that setter dumped it to our back corner. We were unable to pick it up.
Corner is what they. That's a good spot.
And why that works, because a setter really does not have to change her body in order to hit those corners from where they are. So it's incredibly hard to read as a blocker, as a passer.
And they usually know that most setters cheat a little bit and will go in sooner, so then they know that they're not going to be back there to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. So Triad's got the serve back. Dakota with a pass high in the center of the court. Dufresne to Sievers. Sievers in the net. It's a good hard swing. She probably hated to see that.
So now it's 16-5, Triad. Looks like we got Kayla into set.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody came off the court. Was that Maggie Dufresne?
Yes. Okay, Peel's in to serve, so Peel will be back row setter. Nedemeyer on the right side.
We got Hografe on the outside, and who do we have in the middle now?
Is it still Sievers?
That's Sievers.
All right, big hit. Schneider attempts to dig it, and it's off into the stands. Schneider kind of turned her body with that ball. I think getting that low position.
Yep.
Holding steady, leaning into that ball.
Yeah, she was kind of back on her heels.
All right, Meyer, nice transition backwards to pass that ball. That was good. Nedemeyer reached real far to get that in.
Well.
Nice job.
Good block.
All right.
Hannah Sievers. Oh, 4 hits. Okay.
They're saying that it was in the net, but I
like
think that was some good volleyball there on Red Bud. I mean, we had a lot of good things happen there.
Yeah, we were in the right place. Looks like a little confusion, maybe.
And I feel like that started with Meyer's pass. I mean, it wasn't perfection. It wasn't to the right to the target zone, but at the same time, it was an aggressive. She definitely had to move those feet, and that's what we need.
Looks like we got a couple. Was it Dufresne Klein? That's it.
Oh yeah,
put in,
Dufresne Klein's up in the front on the right side.
Go up, go up, go up.
Okay,
nice
there you go.
Good job.
Now, did Allie hit that, or was that
Hannah.
Sievers? Okay,
Sievers. Yep.
that was good.
Good read.
Yeah. And honestly, they've really passed some things close to the net where that's the kind of play that we should be having.
Right.
All right, Leifer with the serve. All right, swing by 3. Cross court. Leifer picks it up.
Peel's there. Yeah.
Yep, Peel got all the way over to the other side of the court. Passed it backwards to Sievers, who roll shotted it. And Triad was kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
I think they got a double touch or 4 hits or something.
Yeah, we had Sievers made a good swing out of the, being off a little bit there and still aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Leifer, and that was out. Okay, we've seen several plays from Red Bud here that shows us they are still in this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, serve,
So
deep in the serve. Schneider pops it up. Allie brings it back into the court, and Peel free balls it over. Tip by the setter. Peel picks that up. Oh, back over to Triad. That was some confusion on Triad. Free balls it over, but
that looked
Triad. I had lots of big eyes over here. It's
Yeah.
like they knew that that was not a.
It was a lot of
earned
junk
point.
back and forth.
lots
Yeah,
of
but
junk.
looked to me like right there at the end where it fell on our side, the girls were kind of all right there. Nobody kind of took charge.
All right, Schneider with the pass. Avery gets over there. Big swing by Ziffel, which
that looked good.
Deep in the court. Looks good, girls.
Yeah.
All right, Sievers is out. Henry's in.
I've noticed Peel the last few plays is, she's worked really hard to get there to make, a good set. And she's there,
Yeah.
So that's going well.
Good serve by Schneider. They pick it up. Big swing by 11 in the middle on Triad's side.
Not sure that Henry was up yet. That was a very fast set. I don't think she was up to block there. And that's what we noticed in warm-ups, too, how quick their sets were.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So just as a blocker, I mean, your attention is going from the ball to your hitter.
Well,
you have to.
You're supposed to be watching your hitter.
So you're watching their timing
as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not supposed to be focusing as much on the setter. You're supposed to be watching kind of the set and then your hitter. Like
Right.
you're following them and you're supposed to be lining yourself up, jumping when
right.
when they're
But
up.
as a middle hitter,
it's hard.
You also have to keep that ball
Yes.
in the corner of your eye, because if they back set or
Yes.
set to the right side, you have
And
to
good
get over there.
setters can
Trick you.
Yes. It looks like we got Nedemeyer back to serve.
All right, good start to the middle of the court. Big set by number 9. And a big hit. It was in. She really gets that top spin going on there. She's getting right over the top.
Yep, she's got a lot of wrist action.
Mm-hmm.
She reminds me of a girl we played, when we coached a couple of years ago. This is probably 5 years ago. She was a senior at Columbia. She looked a lot like her. Jumped, not real tall, had a super strong swing, fast swing. She went to play sand volleyball. She got a sand volleyball scholarship.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm. That's starting to get more popular. Looks like they are.
All right, Meyer's out. We have Leifer in.
Looks like there was some confusion about the rotation
going on here. All right, we've got 22-11.
Now, if you look at the teams, too, we have a lot more players on the bench.
Yeah,
than
we
Triad
do.
does.
You're right. All right, the down ref is talking to the scorer's table.
We've had several different subs, and I wonder if there was maybe somebody
right